Hey everyone, I'm Brittany and welcome to day 16 of my Get to Know Me series. Today we're going to talk about my sobriety toolkit and the things that keep me grounded. So, one of the first things that I have in my toolkit is that I work a program. I've worked steps that help me heal and get to know myself on a deeper level, and they allow me to reevaluate the decisions that I made in my rocky past. Finding a way of life, like having morals, following traditions. There are traditions in the program that I'm a part of. There's 12 principles like honesty, hope, courage, integrity, humility, responsibility, discipline, awareness, service. Those are ways of life that I try to follow. Those are things that I try to do in my day to day life to live an honest and pure life in the way that I want to. Something else that I do for my toolkit is I go to meetings. Meetings help me recenter, they help me ground myself, they help me view things from a different perspective when I'm having hard days. They just help me feel better. There are books and podcasts and speakers that you can find online that'll help you hear another perspective, that'll just help you hear other people's stories and just gain a different point of view just by listening to them. There are so many great resources for that. You just have to look for it. Something else like keeping a daily journal or writing down your gratitude list or reevaluating yourself at the end of every day and the decisions that you made throughout those days. Those are tools that I use regularly to try to make sure that I'm trying to live the right way, that I'm trying to live an honest life, that I'm being genuine and sincere, that I'm doing things for the right reasons, that I'm trying to follow the next right path and make the next right choice. I personally am not very good at this one, but I know it helps a lot of people, and that is meditation. I am not good at quieting the mind. I can do like a walking meditation, or I can listen to music and meditate. But other than that, I'm not good. Maybe a guided meditation I do good with, but I haven't really tried a lot of those. But I know that meditation really does help a lot of people to recenter and ground themselves. Something that does work for me is prayer. It's very important to find a higher power that you connect with. That doesn't have to be the common higher power that a lot of other people believe in. It can be whatever works for you. And for me, mine is nature based. It is related to the earth and the moon and the stars and things like that. And so being outdoors helps me feel grounded. I love going outside, not necessarily in the summer heat, but I do love going outside. I love being out with the full moon. I love seeing the stars. I love being in the rain. I just love being outdoors. That definitely helps me reground myself. Something that is very important, I think, that is one of my biggest and most important tools is to reach out to another person. It can be another alcoholic or addict that can understand your situation, or it can just be somebody in your network that you feel connected to that you know can help you through difficult situations and give you a new perspective. It is so important to reach out to other people. I spent my entire life believing that I had to figure it out all by myself, and that caused way more problems for me than it created solutions. So, something that I do very wholeheartedly in sobriety is reach out to other people and try to stay connected to other people because it is so important to stay in the middle of it, to try to help somebody else who needs help, to be there for the next sick and suffering person, trying to always be available and be of service. All of those are tools that I use in my sobriety that are so important to help keep my sobriety. So that was quite a mouthful. I think I'm going to stop for there. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.